All right, so day 34. Heading up to Max Patch Mountain. Crossing a little stream here. The cool thing today is that there are so many water sources along the trail. And I don't have to worry about carrying 9 pounds of extra water. So that's going to be a cool day. It's going to be a good day. We're going to, like I said, yesterday we only intended to knock off about 11 miles. But when we got to that point, we decided we still had some juice left in the tank. So we ended up doing almost 14, which gets us 2-3 miles closer to Hot Springs on the third day of this leg. So we're going to try to, again, knock off about, I think we're looking at initially about 10 miles, but if we feel good, we're going to take it out to about 12. And yeah, it should be a good day. Other than, well, we did get a little bit of rain last night. Not much. Enough to just settle down all the dust and everything. But we are supposed to get some more rain today. And possibly some thunderstorms. So we've got it set up. Like always, I leave early first. Well, not like always, but most of the time I leave first. Jeff will be right behind me, Ninja will be right behind him, and then Stephanie and Cole. And of course, Stephanie and Cole will catch us. But we also got just enough rain last night to make the roots and some other things slick. So have to be careful. But I do want to say once again for the folks in the RV, you guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything you did for us last night, no matter how small, whether it was taking some of our trash or giving us a beer or setting a table up for us or allowing us to put our food bags in your storage area in your RV. That saved us the grief of finding a bear hang, putting our rucksack up there. Yeah, listen, you guys were freaking awesome. So please, when you watch this, please put in there your names. Like I said, I'm 90% sure that you both start with an A, and I would really like to know your name. So, again, thank you so much for everything that you did. You are awesome. All right, on up to Max Patch. Just climbed up about a half mile of man-made stairs and get to this. This is where the trail goes, and that's pretty good uphill. But this is the reward. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. And then over there where the clouds are getting hung up in the mountains on that side. Oh man. That is just gorgeous. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to zoom in. In the top of that, right in the middle of the screen, you see the white speck. Let me go 5 times. That is the FAA building that we stopped at yesterday to have lunch. Wow. That's pretty wild. All right. That's pretty wild. Okay, let's walk up this hill and see what this trail has for us. I'm assuming that this takes us up to the peak of Max Patch. I don't know for sure because my navigator is not here. For the record, Stephanie, I think that's her new trail name. She's our navigator. So, I guess this is that spot where they tell me I need to put music. But I don't want the music. I want you guys to see it the way I see it. And, you know, I just glance off to my left. And it's just, yeah, that's what I get to see if I just turn my head a little bit. The sun rays coming down between the clouds. I hope you guys can see that. There's a parking lot down there with a bunch of cars. A lot of people came up here today, and I'm glad they did, because we didn't think there would be any sunrise today because of the rain last night and the cloud cover. But I hope they got a sunrise. It would have been at least as spectacular as Kleeman's Dome. Maybe not. Kleeman Dome had the had the Canadian trees to add to it. So here, I think, I don't know if there's no trees up here, because now I was going to say that maybe we're too high above the tree line, but I don't think that's the case. I think at some point this was probably cleared. But yeah. All right, I'm going to burn up too many minutes, so I'm going to stop until I get to the top. All right, so that's where I came from. This may be the top of Max Patch. I don't know that for sure, because on this side you can see the mountains, and it's just gorgeous. That's where we came from yesterday. And over here, as we get into this area, this is what I'm getting ready to go down into. It is all clouded in, it's misty, it's foggy, it's whatever. We are in the clouds, and I'm about to go down into this stuff. So let's go check it out and see what we can see. Very cool. Hey everybody. So far today, I don't know how far I've come, maybe a mile and a half, maybe 2. Hard to say, because it's other than the climb up to Max Patch, it's been just kind of a walk in the woods. And it's been pleasant, enjoyable. Temperatures about 53, 54 degrees. Yeah, it's a pleasant day out here. Now, I know it is going to rain here in a little bit. All right, not sure exactly where I'm going here. According to, all right, here we go. Looks like there's a intersecting trail, and I don't know if you noticed the 2 blazes that were up on that post showed going to the left. And look here, I tell you what, whoever's maintaining this part of this North Carolina trail has got their stuff together. That's all I can say. This is a place where it would be very easy. There's a trail that way, but the signs on the post gave us a good indication where to go, and then boom, right here, there's that white blaze. So whoever's maintaining this trail around Max Patch, you guys are awesome. I suspect it's one of the trail clubs in the area, and their signage is good, their blazes are good. Yeah, hey, you know, you guys need to hold some training for these other areas in North Carolina, because you guys got it together, and most of these people do not. So thank you for what you're doing. It's very much appreciated. It makes life easy for us. Gap to the world of lemons. I don't know what that means. I know there's a lemon gap up here somewhere, but somebody had a sense of humor. Gotta love it. But yeah, listen, man, it's been a very pleasant morning. The temperature is perfect for hiking. I'm sweating underneath my hoodie, and probably need to take it off at the next place where I stop for a break, and make sure my rain gear is prepped and ready, because I'm sure I'm going to need that after lunch today. But yeah, this is a pleasant change. Of course, now that I've said that, it'll get difficult. I know we've got 3 big climbs today. I think one of them is already done. And if that's an indication of a big climb, that one wasn't bad at all, going up Max Patch. So, looking forward to a good day. In reality, for me, almost every day out here has been a good day. I had that one day a few days ago that the rocks tore my feet up, and I think I mentioned before how crazy it is that you can go through 80% of your day and everything is perfect, and you're having fun, and the views are great, and And yeah, you got some tough terrain to go over, but yeah, you know that coming out here. So, but then at the end of the day, you have, you know, maybe 15-20% of the end of your day that just sucks. And you use that in your mind to mark the entire day as bad. And it was kind of neat. Definitely an awakening for me when I went back on that day and started editing my videos and realizing that, dude, you know, except for that last 2 miles, you had an awesome day. So it gives you a whole new perspective on things. And hopefully that's the perspective I can come out of this trip with down the road, you know, 5 months and head into the twilight of my life with a more positive attitude, with the same maybe attitude that I came out of the military with, and was hopeful that type of camaraderie, humanity would be the same, but of course it wasn't. It wasn't. All right, it's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning, day 34. It's just turning into an awesome day. I just passed a group of, I don't know, 10 people doing trail maintenance. Listen, I'm quick to criticize. And the southern part of the North Carolina and the Tennessee section of the AT trail maintenance absolutely sucked. I mean, it sucked. I don't know any other way to put it. But since we got past the Smoky Mountains, there's been a couple blowdowns that should be taken care of. But overall, you know, the signage, the blaze marks, now 10 people out here doing trail maintenance. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what should be happening. So I don't know what's happening in the southern part of the North Carolina, but so far, what I'm seeing in this section is incredible. It certainly is right up there with the Georgia standards, and I hope some of these people watch this video and know and understand how thankful we are that they're out here doing this. And I mean, they're out here working hard, man. They got axes and shovels and saws and I mean, they're just taking care of business. It's good stuff. So for any of you people who are out here doing this kind of stuff, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is so much appreciated. I can't even begin to tell you. Of course, I expect most of you folks that are doing this are hikers, and you already know. But for the people that haven't been out here yet and are going to come out here, just know that Georgia is awesome. The southern part of North Carolina and the Tennessee section is not. And getting into the northern part of North Carolina, it's good stuff, man. So it's all about the people. Because I guarantee you, these are all volunteers that are out here doing this work. Look at this. I haven't seen a bridge like this since Georgia. You know, these volunteers, these people, they're the ones who put this stuff together and make this happen. Pretty cool. I like it. All right, man. Well done, guys. Well done. So I'm about, I don't know, an hour and a half and over 3 miles into this trail today. Can you hear that? Just walking along beside a bubbling brook, just covered with rhododendrons and mountain laurel. Man, these things are so close to blooming. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Listen, this entire mountainside is covered, I mean covered, with rhododendron and mountain laurel. A spot like this is just going to be, I don't know, I'm not even sure I'll be able to handle it. It'll be massive joy overload when places like this start to bloom. It's so weird. When we were down in the valley at the hostel the other day, the trees were filled with leaves. We're back up around 4,000, 4,500 feet, and they're just starting. The leaves are just starting to bud out on the trees. But yeah, what a beautiful sight, what a beautiful sound. Just by yourself, walking through the woods, enjoying nature's beauty. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, guys. I'm telling you. This is so awesome. I see somebody up ahead of me. They're walking kind of slow, so I'll probably catch them shortly. You know, when you meet up with hikers out here at this point, it's usually somebody you already know. You've either camped with or you've at least seen them on the trail a few times, and they know you, you know them. At least to the point where you can have a conversation. And at this point, you know who the good guys are out here. You know who the bad guys are. Oh, shit! Yeah. That's how quick it can happen, folks. These darn roots, they're still a little wet. They're still a little slick. And that wasn't a fall, technically. It was a, what would we call that? Now I know why that person was walking so slow. I should have learned. I should have learned from her or him. But, all right. When I come around this corner, I'm going to be close to that person. So, show some respect, and I'm going to get off this camera for a moment. Talk to you in a bit. All right, so we're closing in on 11 miles for the day. And I've got Cole up here in front of me, and Stephanie, and Jeff and Ninja behind me. We're on a big downhill right now, and we've got, I don't even know, well, less than somewhere around 2 miles to get to where we plan on camping for the night. And we've got thunder all around us. We went through a brief period of rain earlier today. It went away, just enough to be a nuisance, but I want to say something. This has been an incredible day for me today, on so many levels. We saw, and I didn't take any pictures, but some people did, and I'll try to get those pictures and include those with my video. But we ran into a crew of volunteers out here doing trail maintenance, and that was so cool. That began the day. The trail has been up and down. There's been 3 big uphills, but you know, it's crazy. We're getting our trail legs, and these big uphills are not as arduous as they have been in the past. And there was a few moments where it got pretty steep, and it was tough. But we made it up, and now we've just got this long downhill, pretty much all the way to Hot Springs, which is about 10 miles away. And but we're just going to do another 2 today, get to a campsite, and then tomorrow do. And as crazy as it sounds, we're going to do an 8-mile Nero into Hot Springs, where we'll meet with my friend Deb, and we'll spend the next couple nights at her place, and do a 0 on Sunday. And if everything goes well, we'll actually come out and do some trail magic for the hikers on Sunday. Have some fun with that. I'm taking it easy because rain just went through here, and it's slick and muddy, and I don't want to fall. I've already almost fallen today with the video camera in my hand, but anyways, get back to what I was talking about. You know, we ran into the people doing trail maintenance, and that was cool. They were friendly. They were out there working hard, and I didn't want to disturb them, so I didn't. But then after that, Ninja caught up with me, and we had met this young lady. Didn't realize until today that she's only 19 years old. She's out here hiking by herself. And she's, when you ask her about it, she said, I'm just walking home. Where's home? Virginia. Where are you coming from? Florida. And we spent a good couple, maybe 2.5, 3 hours with her, hiking with her. she was hiking barefoot. I will say this. She is probably the most incredible 19-year-old I have ever met in my entire life. She has the wisdom beyond my wisdom. I don't know where it comes from. She's obviously a genius, extremely intelligent. She's just living her life, man. She's her only worldly possessions are what she's carrying on her back, and she's just an incredible human being. Every time that we had any conversation, it was like I just couldn't believe I was talking to a 19-year-old kid. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, anyways, she is not in any way, shape, or form a purist on this AT trail. She's hiking it, but she's doing her own thing. And it's, man, these big steps. Big steps. Oh, shit. No trekking poles. This is where you fall. This is where you do something stupid. And they're catching me, so I got to move it out. But yeah, she ended up taking a shortcut into town. And she doesn't care if she hikes every step of the Appalachian Trail. Doesn't care. Not in her, just not a big deal. She didn't care about shit like that. She's just, she's enjoying life. And in such a cool way. But anyways, I did invite her to stay with us in Hot Springs because I found her to be such an incredible young person. I think that everybody that I'm hiking with, well, first of all, I think everybody I'm hiking with are incredible people also. And the more you learn about these people, I think the more you'll understand why I already care so much about them. I've seen, oh, shoot. I have seen in the last month more acts of kindness out on this trail, unsolicited acts of kindness on this trail than I have seen in the last 25 years of my life. It's amazing. The people, everybody's looking out for each other. Everybody. And I saw some acts of kindness from one of my partners on this hike who's behind me. I'm not going to mention the name because I actually think he would be embarrassed if I told people what he had done. And just an incredible human being. When he did what he did, like I said, unsolicited, out of the blue, for a couple of young hikers who are obviously struggling out here. And I got emotional and I cried. Simple as that. So maybe at some point I'll get permission from him to tell the whole story. But for now, I'll just leave it at that. And he's a very humble man. I think he would be embarrassed if I told people what he had done. But anyways, it's getting to a really slick plot here. So I'm going to stop for now and I'll talk to you guys later.